And welcome to the CBG Live Network here for the first stop of the Elite Prep League. We've got a big-time matchup here between two schools in the Elite Prep League. We've got Combine out of North Carolina in the blue taking on Hargrave Military Academy out of Virginia in the gray. And off the back iron, they are trying to start it with a statement as Ralph Akuda. And cannot get it to go. So here comes Combine with a Yuri Mans out of Richmond, Virginia, bringing it up. Coming off the screen, he's going to swing it. Josh Scon back. Over to O'Hara. And underneath, no call there, knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with Combine as Stephen Okora tried to finish it. As they inbound to O'Hara. And they're going to call a double dribble. Lost his footing on that. And the bucket is good there. Start the scoring off. Khalil Williams, who's back home in the D.C. area. He grew up just outside of it, went to Potomac School before choosing to do a post-grad year at Hargrave. As they swing it, Jameel Miller is going to attack. Can't finish on the layup. Oh, they're going to say it was basket interference as one of the Hargrave bigs touched the net on the shot. And here comes Nathan Savage. Down the lane, counted plus the foul. So Savage will head to the line. Nathan Savage making some noise early this season for Hargrave. Had a big showing in the National Prep Showcase earlier this year. And he converts on the free throw, 5-2 Hargrave. Hargrave, the last year's Elite Prep League champions. Combine came in third last year. As they swing it. O'Hara kicks out. Handoff to Mans. Mans trapped. And we got a jump ball. And 8 on the shot clock. Mans, between the legs, loses it. And up ahead, they bring it back out. Leland Coleman from the corner, in and out. Tipped up. And on the kick out, they're going to call a travel on Khalil Williams. And Hargrave's starting point guard, Walt Andrews, is stretching it out. I saw him stretching before the game. He has not played yet, so we'll see if he's going to play. The commit to NJIT, and Mans can't handle the pass underneath. As Williams, nice crossover to split the defense. Kicks it, swings. Nigel Clarkson is going to be fouled. As Brett Dent will check in for Stephen Okoro. And that's stolen away. Up ahead, O'Hara can't finish, and Yuri Mans with the follow for the bucket. Williams throws the skip. It's deflected by Mans. And it's going to stay with Hargrave, 17 on the shot clock. And Williams bringing it over. Loses it. Mans with the steal. He's going to Euro. It gets it knocked away. It's going to stay here with Combine on the baseline out of bounds. And oh, nice move there by O'Hara, using the footwork, but it's blocked by Coleman. Here comes Nathan Savage with it. As they corral and trap him. Over to Okuda, back to Savage, who's going to use the ball screen. Trapped again, and it's thrown away. Jameel Miller with the steal. As Miller swings it. And into the corner, Yuri Mans lets it fly, no good. Last touch by Hargrave. As it looks like we're having trouble finding the ball. It's got stuck behind the bleachers. And Mans catches. Coming off the ball screen. A foul is going to be called on Okuda for the hand check. Just under 16 to play here in the first half. And Mans swings it, Skomback lets it fly, and he buries it. Josh Skomback from Austria hits the three to give Combine their first lead of the game here. And a foul is going to be called on Mans there for the hand check. As Khalil Williams with it. Throws it to big Ralph Okuda. On the skip, three ball on the way. No good for Clarkson. Okuda with the rebound. And he's going to be called for a travel. And our apologies about that little difficulty we had, technical difficulty, but we are back up and running. And that's off the mark. Skomback with the rebound. And here comes O'Hara pushing it up the sideline all the way to the rim, and he is going to be fouled. 13-11, Combine in the lead with 13:08 left. And the first one off the mark there for C.J. O'Hara. And off the mark on both there for O'Hara, but he runs down his own rebound. Swings to Dylan Amwanu. Amweno down the lane. Nice pass to Miller with two hands. Jameel Miller.
Good play, Deuce. Way to tackle. Good job, Miller. Let's go.
And down the lane, skip pass. Leland Coleman. Can't get it to go. O'Hara with the rebound. And that's going to be knocked out of bounds. Stay here.
Hey, above back. Deuce, above back.
So we're going to stoppage and play here. For a wet spot on the floor.
Sub. Tuck in.
Checking in is number 10, Dylan Amweno. For C.J. O'Hara. As Deuce Hudson inbounds long to Dylan Amweno. And a nice move and the finish at the rim. And Cam Savage brings it over, goes inside. Walt Andrews on the fall away, gets it to go. As he is checked in and making an immediate impact here. For Hargrave, the NJIT commit. Amweno. That's 5 straight for Amweno, just checked in. Spark plug off the bench for this group as he picks the foul up there on Savage. 2013 Combine in the lead. 11:48 remaining in the first half here. And Savage on the handoff. Andrews spinning. kicks to Coleman. Back to Andrews, who fires from deep. No good. Rebound to Brett Dent, and he is going to be fouled. As Deuce Hudson brings it up. Skonbeck, little too much. It's going to go back to Hargrave. Savage brings it up. Bueno with the deflection, but it stays with Hargrave. Savage with it now, 14 on the shot clock. Loses the handle again, and it's going to be an over and back.
Hey, go step. Open step. Jamil, you're on that side. Dylan, here. You're on that wing.
So Deuce Hudson with it again.
Go. Outside. Go middle.
And Bueno's going to fire one from deep. No good. Rebound. Andrews in transition. And Clarkson can't get it to go. Hudson finds Dent. Dent finishes in transition. Good job by Brett Dent running the floor. Good pass by Deuce Hudson to find him. And that's going the other way. And that is what Deuce Hudson does right there. Great defender, great energy guy at the point guard position.
Stone up, Brett. Stone up. Go. Look down. 20 seconds, we're good.
And Hudson crossing over, drops it off down low. Dent is going to be fouled. And the first one is up and good for Dent, pushing the lead to 10 for Combine. Brett Dent out of L.C. Byrd High School, Chesterfield, Virginia. Second one is good. As we are halfway through the first half, 10 minutes to play. Bringing it up is Hargrave. They swing to Andrews. Over to Williams. And 8 on the shot clock. Khalil Williams goes inside. And Austin Fortune called for the travel. We have a timeout. Hargrave, 9:32 remaining in the first half. We'll be right back on the CBG Live Network with the Elite Prep League. And coming out of the timeout combine, Deuce Hudson with it. Hudson off the ball screen. Tries to go high-low to Dent, and a foul is going to be called. Foul is called on Menard. And Dent at the line. First one on its way. Off the mark, misses the front end. And Andrews loses the handle. Hudson forcing the turnover. He's going to bring it up here. Guarded by Khalil Williams. They go inside. Brett Dent stepping through. Can't get it to go. That's a foul going to be called on Brett Dent. And the skip pass. Khalil Williams buries it. Nice shot there from the former Potomac School standout. And now Jameel Miller down the lane. The finish through contact. Williams, long two back-to-back buckets for him as he can heat up and take it over. Hudson over to Miller. Loses the handle. Back to Miller. Miller from the corner. No good, and a foul is going to be called on Austin Fortune. As Dent hits the first. And the second one is up and good for Dent. 28-18. Combine in the lead. The foul is going to be called on Umwendo. And that's going to be stolen away. They swing to Mans. Mans gets it knocked away, runs it down. They're going to call a travel. Hey, it came loose again. It came loose again. So Hargrave looking to capitalize on the turnover. Just over 7 to play here in the first half. Williams throws it back to Akuda. Over to Walt Andrews. Andrews rises up off the mark on the triple. Rebound by Leland Coleman, and we got a kick ball. As Brett Dent gets a well-deserved rest. And on the kick out, spinning down the lane with the layup, Khalil Williams. Putting on a show in the first half back home. And O'Hara is fouled. O'Hara at the line. Off the mark on the first one. C.J. O'Hara out of Minneapolis, Minnesota. A booming basketball area for people who know. Produced quite a few very good players. Chet Holmgren, Jalen Green, Tyus Jones, Trey Jones, all of them have come from Minneapolis as of recently. That is off the mark. The call is going to be changed. It is now Combine basketball. And Yuri Mans attacks the baseline, can't get it to go. And in transition, Khalil Williams throws the lob, and a foul is going to be called. So Leland Coleman will head to the line. And the first one is up and good for Coleman. 29-21, 6 minutes remaining here in the first half. And Coleman misses the second. And the rebound by Miller, and here comes Deuce Hudson with it. Hudson going left all the way down the lane. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Trey Menard, who's going to push. Oh, nice behind the back. And Yuri Mann steps in and takes the charge. As C.J. O'Hara brings it up. And that's going to be deflected by Coleman. Rebound to Akuda. Menard's going to kick up ahead. Coleman, extra pass to the corner. And Williams down the lane. Can't finish with the right hand. As they swing, Hudson's going to be called for the travel. Redo the inbound here. 5:05 remaining in the first half. Combine 29, Hargrave 21. Over to Andrews. Andrews to Coleman. And Khalil Williams swings it. 5 on the shot clock. Coleman's going to drive the lane, and a foul is going to be called. So Leland Coleman will head to the line to shoot a pair. And the first one is up and good. As Brett Dent checking in for Jameel Miller. And off the mark on the free throw, the second one there for Coleman. 29-22, 4:30 remaining in the first half. O'Hara with the hesitation in the go. And a good finish there by C.J. O'Hara. As they go inside to big Ralph Akuda. Banging with Brett Dent, and a nice finish there for Akuda, who's also from the Maryland area, a little bit farther north, I-Jamesville. And a good block there by Coleman. Mans with it, guarded closely, swings. Hudson over to O'Hara. As O'Hara finds Mans underneath, and another big block by Coleman. Two know each other very well, both out of the Richmond area. So very impressive defensive plays there for Coleman, who's going to take the dribble handoff, swings. Nathan Savage with it. Over to Khalil Williams, spinning down the lane, and the foul is called. So a little bit of a spark. You see the Hargrave bench up, feeling the energy right now, because they're trying to close the gap here. 3:27 remaining in the first half. For those of you who maybe aren't super familiar with post-grad basketball, when you get two very talented post-grad teams like this together, which is the point of the Elite Prep League, no lead is really safe. It is much like the upper levels of basketball compared to regular high school basketball, where it is a game of runs. And Khalil Williams hits both, cuts the lead to 5. So we'll see Hargrave, like I said, playing with a little bit more pep in their step right now. We'll see if they can get a stop here. Have a chance to cut it to a one-possession game. Amweno with it. Tries to go inside, and Savage is going to be caught on the foul as O'Hara tried to post them up. As O'Hara hits the first one. Second one on the way, rims out. And the rebound to Coleman. Coleman trying to take Scon back. Skips it. Williams, Khalil Williams buries the triple. And it's a 3-point ball game here, folks. 3 minutes to play in the first half. And how excited I am to have the Elite Prep League back, folks. O'Hara down the lane, and the foul is going to be called. Leland Coleman does not allow and ones. As O'Hara heads back to the line. He struggled at times in this one at the line, but he hits this one. And coaches, any coaches that are listening, I mean, it is, C.J. O'Hara is ready to come in and practice and compete from day one. I mean, his frame is great. It's only going to fill out more as he misses the second one. When you talk about physically ready to play in college basketball, we've got a lot of guys in the Elite Prep League that are like that. O'Hara, the first time you saw him, when you saw him when he was 16, he looked like he was ready. As Nathan Savage down the lane gets it to go with the runner. And Deuce Hudson down the lane with the finish. Nice finish by Deuce Hudson, who is the son of former Major League All-Star Orlando Hudson. Fun fact, we'll give you some more fun facts about some of our players here in the EPL throughout the season. But with 2:18 left in the first half, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back on the CBG Live Network. And out of the timeout, Hargrave. Savage loses the handle. Now pushing the rock is Hudson. Under 2 to play in the first half. Hudson kicks out Amweno. Back to Hudson. Hudson. They move it. Scon back. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Big Ralph Akuda. And we had a whistle blown because they did not reset the shot clock. And up top, C.J. O'Hara with 2 hands. And another stop there for Combine. As they look inside to Dent, O'Hara with it. Swing to Deuce over to Amweno. 3 ball good for Amweno. Stolen away by Amweno with 1 hand in transition. 7-0 run for Combine, and a steal by Deuce Hudson. Can't get it to go. O'Hara with the rebound and sticks it in. And that is how you respond out of a timeout. And the shot clock is turned off. Williams almost loses it. He's going to step into it. Kicks to the corner. Savage. No good. Tapped out. Amweno up ahead to O'Hara, who throws it down. And what an end to the half. An 11-0 run for Combine. They head into the locker room up 15 after Hargrave cut it all the way down to 4. So we're going to take a quick break for halftime, and we'll be right back on the CBG Live Network. And here we are starting the second half. Hargrave with the ball, looking to try to come out with some energy after giving up that 13-0 run to end the first half. And Williams down the lane, that's going to be blocked by O'Hara. He runs down his own rebound, throws it long, got 3 on the shot clock. Savage has to let it fly, and that is going to be a shot clock violation. So good first defensive possession there for Combine. As Deuce Hudson's going to bring it up. Skonbeck on the pull-up, no good. Here comes Williams in transition. And, oh, what a move there by Savage behind the back to the pull-up. O'Hara over to Jameel Miller. They switch. Leland Coleman guarding Miller. Off the glass, no good. Long rebound to Williams. He's going to kick up ahead. Savage. A little bit too much. He couldn't get a hold of it. It's going to go back. And what a pass inside. And the finish for C.J. O'Hara. And a steal by O'Hara. In for the two-handed dunk. O'Hara having himself a ball game so far today. And stolen away. O'Hara with another steal. So he's going to attack Akuda. Can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound. And heads up play to throw it off the leg. And we got a 30-second timeout call by Hargrave. We'll be right back on the CBG Live Network. So out of the timeout, baseline out of bounds here for Combine. Deuce Hudson throws long to C.J. O'Hara. Back to Hudson. Ball screen by Skonbeck. He slips it, and a travel is going to be called. As Cam Savage working on Hudson. Able to break the press. Hudson forces the jump ball. And I got to say, the energy that Deuce Hudson brings on the offensive or on the defensive end of the floor is impressive. Miller. As they get it over to Skonbeck. They're going to reset. And Hudson setting up the offense, finds Scumbeck, back to Hudson. Going left all the way to the lane with the left-handed finish. 19-point lead here for Combine. And a foul is going to be called. So Savage at the line. First one is up and good. And the second one is good. And knocked out of bounds there by Coleman. So Hudson with it. Two on the shot clock. Scumbeck gets it to go. What a shot there by Josh Scumbeck. And Savage down the lane gets it to go. Cam Savage trying to step it up here. And the blow-by Hudson, can't get it to go. Rebound to Dent. Kick out, Scumbeck, no good. Another offensive rebound for Combine. And they put it home. Savage down the lane. In and out. He will head back to the line. And the first one is up and good for Savage. And the second one is good. 56-39, Combine in the lead. Scumbeck on the pick and pop, no good. Akuta with the rebound. And Khalil Williams is going to bring it up. Over to Savage, Cam Savage, who has scored the last 6 for Hargrave. Down the lane, can't get it to go. The tip, no good for Coleman. And now Miller out on the break. Counted plus the foul for Jameel Miller. Free throw on the way for Miller. In and out. And, oh, Miller went for it. And the foul is going to be called on Deuce Hudson. And that is going to be the 5th foul on Deuce Hudson. As Dylan Amueno checks in. Williams from downtown, no good. Scombeck with the rebound. Miller's going to kick up ahead to O'Hara. O'Hara falling away, no good. Rebound to Savage. Williams from deep, no good, leaves it short. As they swing to Scombeck. Amueno's going to fire from the corner, no good. Rebound and outlet, and Miller comes away with it, kicks up ahead, and the finish for Scombeck. Oh, we're sorry about the little bit of technical difficulties with the camera, but you figured out why that happens, and we are trying to fix it as quickly as possible. Savage on the pull-up, off the back iron. Miller on the kick out. Inside to Scombeck. And Dent, it's blocked away by Akuda. O'Hara comes away with it. Can't finish, and it's knocked out of bounds. Another block there by Akuda. And he's gonna provide that for you. At about 7'1". He's a tough guy to shoot layups over. As we have a quick break here to figure out the shot clock situation. So it's going to be a baseline out of bounds for Combine with 7 on the shot clock. And oh, inside. Miller catches the lob and the finish. Jameel Miller having himself a ball game today. Stolen away by Dent. They're going to throw the lob, and O'Hara lays it in, and we've got a timeout by Hargrave. 64-39 with 12:19 remaining. In this one, we'll be right back on the CBG Live Network. And so out of the timeout, Hargrave with the basketball. Deflection there by C.J. O'Hara.
Keep it in front, Dylan.
And Andrews down the lane, can't get it to go. Rebound by Brett Dent. And O'Hara with it. 3 ball on the way, no good. Here comes Leland Coleman in transition. And they're going to count it plus the foul, I believe. Let me fix that score. Sorry, 63-41. Mr. Ref, count it? Bassett's good, right? He didn't make it? Oh, my bad. No. Terrible. I did too.
Time out, 30.
So my apologies about the technical difficulty there. The basket was no good for Leland Coleman. He split a pair of free throws, and then we have a timeout here by Combine. We got a 30-second timeout. Combine in control right now, 63-40. With 11:41 remaining. As Combine inbounds, skips it. Inside, Skombeck gets it blocked. Rebound by Dent. They're going to reset. And a travel is going to be called on Jameel Miller. And wow, crazy spinning finish there for Khalil Williams. 63-42 now. And down the lane, Jameel Miller with the answer. And we've got a blocking call. As Luke Fisher checks in. And out of bounds is called. And Fisher up ahead to Skombeck, who can't handle it. And Andrews brings it up. In the lane, it's blocked. And a technical foul is going to be called on Amueno for taunting. So Williams goes to the line to shoot the technicals. He hits the first. And the second, 65-46, 10-16 remaining.
Sideline, sideline.
So they throw it long to Skombeck with one hand. And down the lane, Trey Menard with the finish, splitting defense, and then out in transition, nobody gets back, and Amueno with the score. And a travel is going to be called on Leland Coleman. And another pitch ahead dunk for Josh Skombeck. And stepping out of bounds. It's going to go back to combine. As they break the press again, Miller. O'Hara. Count it. CJ O'Hara and Jameel Miller have really been solid all day as Yuri Mans checks in for Brett Dent, both out of L.C. Bird High School. And the free throw from O'Hara is good. Three ball, no good. Rebound to Miller. And inside to Skombeck. And a travel is going to be called. This big Ralph Akuta set to check back in for Hargrave. As Walt Andrews brings it up, guarded by Yuri Mans. Kick to the corner. Left short by Menard. And Mans with it. Kicks to Jameel Miller. Miller's going to fire from deep. A little bit long. Rebound to Skombeck. And Miller with the finish. Through the contact. No good on the three ball. Can't get it to go. Coleman with the rebound, and he is fouled. So Hargrave with it here, 7:30 remaining. Big Ralph Akuda in the paint. The jump hook is good. As Mann swings over to Skonbeck. Big Brett Dent with it. Over to Yuri Mans. Mans coming off the ball screen. They swing it. Amweno. He's going to fire from deep off the mark. Fight for the rebound, and big Ralph Akuda comes away with it. Over to Walt Andrews. Andrews down the lane. And that's stolen away. Amweno with two hands. Lead balloons to 28 for Combine, and a foul is going to be called. This big Steve Okoro set to check in. Checks in for Brett Dent. He's been phenomenal on the defensive end today. And that's off the mark for Coleman. The kick up ahead to Amweno, who throws it away. Ten seconds on the shot clock here. Miller with the mismatch. Gets to the spot, rises up, and knocks it down. Jameel Miller, Spokane's finest, with the nice pull-up. And the answer for Walt Andrews. He has been limited. He's been limited with a little bit of an injury today. A pull-up for Amweno, no good. Skonbeck with the rebound. He is fouled on the floor. As Luke Fisher is going to check in for Jameel Miller. So the baseline out of bounds. To the corner, three ball on the way. Luke Fisher, the third Richmond native on this Combine team to score today. And that's thrown out of bounds. It's going to go back to Combine. Mans from deep, no good. Now we've got a timeout by Hargrave, 4:27 remaining in this one. We'll be right back on the CBG Live Network. So stolen away by Fisher. Amwenyo lays it in with the left. He's had a nice game today, too. This Combine firmly in control here. 4 minutes left. This Hargrave is. Both teams have emptied their bench here. And good job by Stephen Okora staying straight up to contest the shot as Luke Fisher with it. Floater no good. Okora with the rebound. Gets it blocked. Fisher leaves it short. Rebound and the stick back is good. Amweno kicks out. Fisher shuffled him. Robert Little down the lane, can't get it to go. Rebound demands. As Mans kicks out. So we got a 3-second violation, they say. 2:08 remaining. And the 3 ball on the way. That's good for Nevin Ibrochi. And Fisher with the breakdown and the finish. That's no good for Austin Fortune. And stolen away. Fisher with it. Gets it stripped away. Kick up ahead. And the throwdown for Cameron House. (89-58). Combine in the lead. 40 seconds remaining. The pull-up, no good. That's no good for Ibrochi. 7-second difference between the shot and the game clock. Ibrochi again in and out. Rebound to Okoro, and that will do it. As Combine moves to 1-0 in their first game in the EPL so far this year. Hargrave drops to 0-1. And don't go anywhere. Up next, we've got a matchup between the EPL's Massanutten and Covenant College Prep out of New Jersey, only on the CBG Live Network.
And we're checking in here live after the first game of the EPL Session 1 Combine with a huge victory over Hargrave. Player of the game, C.J. O'Hara, 6'5", guard, wing. Had a big night out in transition, making plays with the ball. C.J., what were some key factors you guys had coming in to get the win?
We knew coming into this it was going to be a game of runs, so we prepared all week. They got talented athletes, so we just had to match up and just play better and just play harder, out-hustle them, and we're going to get the win. And we did that, executed our plays. We looked pretty good out there today.
You guys definitely executed at a high level. Speaking of the EPL, you guys are now 1-0 in your inaugural game here this year. Tell us a little bit about your goals in the EPL and what you guys are looking to get out of the league this year.
Last year I heard Combine didn't make it, so first we're looking to get there, and once we get there, we're trying to win it all. So it's just day by day getting better, 1% every day. We just strive to get better, stronger, faster, things like that. So.
Great. And you guys have had a big spring, tons of coaches in and out of the gym. Give us an update on your recruitment. Who are you holding offers from? Who's been reaching out the most? And do you have a timetable on when you want to make a decision?
I've been hearing from West Carolina, Utah Valley, and Bryant. There's a few other schools, but no offers yet. It should come soon. Just got to stay patient, stick with it, so just got to stay positive.
That's great. And that is C.J. O'Hara at a Combine Academy. They are back in action tomorrow with another EPL matchup with Fort Union. C.J., we appreciate you, man.
Yep, thank you.
Got it. Good job, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, great. No, you're good. You're supposed to look at me. You did great. Look at the camera, you're going to be looking crazy.